Nature's beauty often captivates us, from serene sunsets to majestic mountains. But behind this beauty lies a raw, untamed power that can be utterly terrifying. Throughout human history, natural disasters have unleashed unimaginable destruction, claiming millions of lives, erasing entire civilizations from the map, and forever altering the very landscapes we call home. These events are a stark reminder of our planet's immense power and our own vulnerability in the face of it. Today, we're going to explore the most formidable forces our planet can throw at us. We'll journey through history, look at the science behind these events, and understand the catastrophic impact they've had on humanity. This isn't just about fear. It's about respect for the forces that shape our world. Get ready, because we're counting down the top 5 most dangerous natural disasters. Coming in at number 5 on our list are volcanic eruptions. Volcanoes are geological marvels, gateways to the fiery heart of our planet. But when they awaken, they become one of nature's most destructive forces. An eruption doesn't just mean slow-moving lava, which is dangerous enough. It can also involve pyroclastic flows, superheated clouds of ash, rock, and gas moving at hurricane speeds, incinerating everything in their path instantly. Think about the infamous eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD, which completely buried the Roman cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum in ash, preserving them in a tragic time capsule. Or consider the 1883 eruption of Krakatoa in Indonesia, which produced one of the loudest sounds ever recorded in history, heard thousands of miles away. The explosion was so powerful it triggered tsunamis that killed over 36,000 people. The impact of a major volcanic eruption isn't just local. Massive amounts of ash and sulfur dioxide can be blasted into the stratosphere, blocking sunlight and causing a volcanic winter. The 1815 eruption of Mount Tambora, also in Indonesia, led to the year without a summer in 1816, causing global crop failures, famine, and disease. So while they may be number 5, volcanic eruptions have the power to affect the entire planet, changing climates and altering the course of history. Moving on to number 4, we have earthquakes. Unlike volcanoes or storms that often come with some warning, earthquakes strike without any notice. The ground we stand on, the very symbol of stability, suddenly begins to shake violently. It's this suddenness and unpredictability that makes them so terrifying. Earthquakes are caused by the movement of tectonic plates, the massive slabs of rock that make up Earth's crust. When these plates grind against each other, they build up stress. When that stress is released, it sends seismic waves rippling through the ground. The power of a major earthquake is difficult to comprehend. The shaking can level entire cities in a matter of seconds. Buildings crumble, bridges collapse, and roads are torn apart. But the direct shaking is only part of the danger. Earthquakes frequently trigger other deadly disasters. They can cause landslides that bury entire communities, and liquefaction, where the soil behaves like a liquid, swallowing buildings whole. One of the deadliest earthquakes in recorded history was the Shanxi earthquake in China in 1556, which is estimated to have killed over 800,000 people. More recently, the 2010 Hati earthquake, while not the strongest in terms of magnitude, was devastating due to its proximity to a densely populated area with poor building infrastructure, leading to a catastrophic loss of life. And of course, a powerful earthquake under the ocean can unleash our next disaster. At number 3, we have tsunamis. The word tsunami comes from Japanese, meaning harbor wave, but that term barely does justice to their destructive power. These are not ordinary waves, generated most often by underwater earthquakes, but also by volcanic eruptions or landslides. A tsunami is a series of massive waves that can travel across entire oceans at speeds comparable to a jet airliner. In the deep ocean, a tsunami might only be a few feet high and pass by ships unnoticed, but as it approaches the shallower water of a coastline, its speed decreases and its height increases dramatically, transforming into a towering wall of water that can be tens or even hundreds of feet high. When a tsunami makes landfall, it's not just a wave that crashes and recedes. It's a relentless, fast-moving flood that surges inland for miles, sweeping away everything and everyone in its path with incredible force. The 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami is a tragic and powerful example. Triggered by a massive magnitude 9.1 earthquake off the coast of Sumatra, it sent waves crashing into the coastlines of 14 countries, killing over 230,000 people. The sheer scale and speed of the destruction were shocking, as coastal communities were wiped off the map within minutes. Tsunamis demonstrate how one disaster can spawn another, creating a devastating chain reaction that leaves little chance for escape. Our runner-up, at number 2, is a category of storms known by different names around the world. Hurricanes in the Atlantic, cyclones in the Indian Ocean, and typhoons in the Pacific. Whatever you call them, these massive rotating storm systems are engines of destruction, fueled by warm ocean waters. They are defined by their ferocious winds, which can easily exceed 155 miles per hour, capable of tearing roofs off houses, uprooting trees, and turning everyday objects into deadly projectiles. But as with many disasters, the wind is only one part of the threat. The torrential rainfall associated with these storms can lead to widespread, catastrophic flooding far from the coast. Deadliest, the storm surge, rise in sea level pushed ashore by the storm's powerful winds. This is often the deadliest aspect of a hurricane, a massive dome of water that inundates coastal areas, flooding homes and cutting off escape routes. Hurricane Katrina in 2005 is a stark reminder of this. While the winds were powerful, it was the failure of the levee system and the resulting storm surge that flooded 80% of New Orleans, causing immense suffering and devastation that the region is still recovering from. From Typhoon Haiyan in the Philippines to Cyclone Nargis in Myanmar, these storms have shown time and again their capacity to shatter communities and overwhelm even the most prepared nations. And that brings us to the number 1 most dangerous natural disaster in human history. Floods. This might surprise you. Floods don't have the dramatic, sudden violence of an earthquake or a volcano, but in terms of sheer human impact, no other disaster comes close. Floods have affected more people and claimed more lives throughout history than any other type of natural disaster. Floods can be caused by a variety of factors: prolonged heavy rainfall, rapid snowmelt, storm surges from cyclones, or the failure of dams and levees. They can develop slowly, over days or weeks, allowing for some warning, or they can be flash floods, which occur with little to no warning and have immense destructive power. A wall of water from a flash flood can carry away cars, buildings, and bridges. The 1931 China floods are widely considered the deadliest natural disaster of the 20th century, and possibly in all of recorded history. A combination of heavy snowmelt and record rainfall caused several major rivers to overflow, creating a flooded area the size of England. The estimated death toll ranges from 1 to 4 million people, not just from drowning, but from the subsequent famine and disease caused by contaminated water and destroyed crops. Floods don't just destroy, they contaminate. They leave behind a toxic sludge, ruin agricultural land for years, and create breeding grounds for waterborne diseases like cholera and typhoid. The long-term recovery from a major flood is an immense challenge. They destroy homes, cripple economies, and displace millions of people, leaving a lasting scar on the land and its people. From the fiery wrath of volcanoes to the silent, creeping devastation of floods, these 5 disasters highlight the immense and often terrifying power of our planet. They are a humbling reminder that we are guests on a dynamic and ever-changing world. But studying them isn't just about understanding the danger. It's about learning, preparing, and building more resilient communities. By respecting nature's power, we can better protect ourselves and future generations. Thanks for joining us on this journey through nature's most powerful forces. If you found this video insightful, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration. Stay safe and stay curious.